Some interesting facts about jellyfish. Jellyfish are among the oldest living things on Earth. Furthermore, the majority of the animals that go by the name jellyfish belong to the phylum Cnidaria, which has more than 10,000 species. They naturally occur in large quantities all over the planet, in both cold and warm water, at great depths or close to the surface. Although their stinging sting makes most people reluctant to swim beside them, not all jellyfish pose a risk of harm. Let's learn 10 interesting facts about these weirdly charming, gelatinous ocean inhabitants, including their alleged immortality. Number 1. They aren't really fish. Jellyfish aren't actually fish, despite what one glance at them would suggest. Since this taxonomic group of invertebrates from the phylum Cnidaria is so diverse, many scientists now just refer to it as gelatinous zooplankton. Unlike fish, jellyfish don't have gills, fins, or scales. They swim instead by flinging open and shut their bells. Number 2. Jellyfish may even be older than dinosaurs. Fossils of jellyfish are difficult to find since they lack bones. The world's waters have been home to these creatures for at least 500 million years, according to scientific research. In actuality, the jellyfish's ancestry likely dates back 700 million years or more. That is around 3 times older than the earliest dinosaurs. Number 3. They can have eyes. Some jellyfish have vision despite having basic bodies. In fact, the complexity of some animals' vision can be astonishing. The box jellyfish, for instance, has 24 eyes, of which 2 are capable of seeing in color. It's also said that this species is among the few in the world to have a complete 360-degree view of its surroundings thanks to its complex array of visual sensors. Number 4. Jellyfish are made up of 98% water. 60% of the human body is made up of water, compared to 98% in jellyfish. After washing ashore, they can vanish in a matter of hours, with their bodies immediately melting into the atmosphere. They lack a brain but do have a simple nervous system made up of a loose network of nerves in the epidermis known as a nerve net. Additionally, lacking a heart, their gelatinous bodies can obtain oxygen only through diffusion. Number 5. Some jellyfish may be immortal. Turritopsis nitricula, a type of jellyfish, is at least one that has the potential to cheat death. This species has the ability to go through cellular transdifferentiation, which effectively causes the cells of the organism to regenerate from scratch when it is endangered. This jellyfish, often known as the immortal jellyfish, lives in the warm seas of the Mediterranean and Caribbean. Its extraordinary capacity for transdifferentiation is an important area of study since it may shed light on how to transform malignant cells into non-cancerous ones like muscles, nerves, or skin in the medical industry. Number 6. They eat where they poop. The fact that jellyfish don't have separate orifices for eating and pooping may not sound very pleasant. They have a single hole that serves as both the anus and the mouth. The lack of a dual hole system, which emerged much later in the evolutionary process, is evidence that the jellyfish is a basic or primitive animal. The multifunctional gut opening is still being researched continually. In 2019, researchers learned that one type of jellyfish produces a fresh anus after each excrement. Number 7. They are some of the deadliest creatures on Earth. All jellyfish have nematocysts, or stinging structures, although depending on the species, the strength of their stings can vary greatly. The box jellyfish is likely the most deadly jellyfish in the world, capable of instantly killing an adult human with just one sting. According to reports, each box jellyfish contains enough venom to kill more than 60 people. It doesn't help that their stings hurt so badly that the pain is thought to kill you before the poison does. On the plus side, that information has assisted Australian researchers in creating what may be a treatment for box jellyfish stings. Number 8. Some jellyfish are edible. Even while jellyfish aren't often found on restaurant menus, they can be eaten and are sometimes enjoyed as a delicacy in countries like Japan and Korea. In reality, jellyfish have been turned into candy by the Japanese. To employ the jellyfish that frequently afflict the seas there, a sweet and salty caramel comprised of sugar, starch syrup, and jellyfish powder has been created. They are more frequently eaten as sushi with soy sauce, fried into crunchy noodles, or served in salads. Number 9. Jellyfish have been to space. In order to study how jellyfish may adapt to a zero-gravity environment, NASA initially started sending jellyfish to space aboard the Columbia Space Shuttle back in the early 1990s. Why? It's interesting to note that both humans and jellyfish orient themselves using specialized gravity-sensitive calcium crystals. In the case of humans, these crystals are found inside the inner ear, whereas in jellyfish, they are found along the bottom border of the bodies. Therefore, learning how jellyfish survive in space can provide insight into how humans would fare. Number 10. They're adapting well to climate change. In contrast to the majority of marine life, jellyfish are thriving in our oceans despite ocean acidification, overfishing, marine heat waves, and other human influences. Jellyfish don't appear to be as vulnerable to the effects of rising acidic oceans, but corals, oysters, and any marine species that produce shells are thought to be the biggest losers. But as the climate crisis worsens, experts expect to see jellyfish populations increase in some areas and decrease in others. Mostly, they expect to see an imbalance between jellyfish and other organisms. For example, because jellyfish are more resilient to low oxygen environments, they could soon far outnumber plankton, which need more oxygen and make up the bulk of the jellyfish's diet. Well, there you have our 10 interesting facts about jellyfish. Before we go, we thought we should address an old wives' tale. Does urinating on a jellyfish sting really work? Although it has long been believed that peeing on a jellyfish sting may lessen the burn, medical professionals do not advise this. In fact, it can worsen the stingers and intensify the discomfort. Instead, remove the spines, rinse the sting with seawater, and then soak the region in warm water for at least 30 minutes. Ibuprofen can take care of the rest. If you found this video useful, please help us out by hitting that like button. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.